I put on my most colorful clothes so I can design a time machine. Does that matter, you ask? No, but I did draw the time machine, and it works. Goo gaga, mother. So on my travel this weekend, I was sketching around a little bit, namely thinking about the weekly design challenge, which was a time machine, and I didn't want to do the DeLorean again, so I went with sort of a platform. I don't know if you can see it, but it was a little bit inspired by the Avengers movie, but I also wanted to make it a little bit more industrial. And now that I look at it, it almost looks a little bit Victorian, industrial Victorian. But either way, I'm going to try and model this quickly out in Shaper 3D. As I mentioned before, I did have the plan to draw the DeLorean for the nth time because it's just really fun to draw the DeLorean, but I decided, okay, maybe it's time that I do something else. And that's why I went with this sort of industrial design, heavy duty design. I did remember the Avengers, even though like this does look different. That was like more high-techy, and with this I really wanted to keep it like rugged. Well, not really thrown together, but more of a prototype than what Tony Stark had with his fancy schmancy stuff. But the idea was also that I was thinking a little bit about time travel, and I don't like the, hey, I'm just a suit and I'm being sent back here and there. I like that you have to go onto a big platform, and then there's probably a big team around you that has to send you back somewhere, and they're working on machines, and there's big stuff everywhere. And I was also thinking, if I didn't have the time, but you would have to have a suit that keeps track of where you are, and they have to send you to the exact location. So that's also why the platforms are relatively big, so you can walk in there and you have space to be sent back. But yeah, there's actually a lot of things that is worth thinking about, and you can think about a lot in a project like this. But the main purpose of this video was not to go into deep detail with that. I wanted to show off the value of rapid prototyping and like blocking in quick shapes in 3D. In this case, I was using Shaper 3D, for which I made a tutorial not so long ago, so you can check that one out if you're interested. But one of the main points was also that it is a free app, so you can download it and do most of this for free on it. And you don't need any sort of big fancy 3D program. It really is just pulling and pushing shapes and creating that quick idea. And as you can see, I don't go into detail at all, and you're not supposed to be going into detail. The whole idea is to just really create those big block shapes, and then those can help you come up with later on. You can ideate on that and you can transform it. But just for this, what we like to call rapid prototyping, you have this idea in your brain, you put it out, and then you can iterate on it. And the quicker you have the base idea out, so it's not just stuck in your head, the more iterations you can go through it, and the more you can change it, and the better and faster you can make your idea. So that's why an app like this is really good. And it's also for people who are not that good at drawing. Like in this case, I wanted to showcase that you don't need to be in love with perspective and draw perspective for fun. No, if you're into characters, or if you want to create a character in this world where they would travel in time, and you want sort of a time machine in the background, sure, take an app like Shaper, or if you're working on a computer, take SketchUp, that's for free, or Fusion 360. These programs are all for free, and just make sure to use them and take advantage of them, because these ones really help you with creating that good perspective. And you don't have to set up a million guidelines for yourself if you're not there yet. And make sure to reuse also everything that you create. So if you made a pillar and hey, most of the rest of the pillars are going to look like this, copy, paste, repeat, rotate around and just reuse the same element. One, because it's easier and it saves you a lot of time, but two, also like we like to repeat design elements. We like to repeat those design shapes because that's just familiar for the human eye, and that's also how design works in real life. So a lot of artists in the concept art work use kit bashing. Just they have a whole library of all sorts of already ready-made elements that they can just throw in there, and then they change them. They push other elements over it, so they make it look different every time around, but it speeds up their process, and it also helps them thinking because you just push things into each other and they look differently. And then once you're done with this and you like what it is, just put it into a drawing app. And that's what I did here. I put it into Sketchbook Pro, and Sketchbook Pro is another free software. So I wanted to show that you really don't need to invest a lot of money. And as I said, you don't need the iPad for this. You can do all of this on the computer as well. Just take Sketchbook, for example. All you need is just a pencil tool, like or obviously an ink pen, whatever you like to work with, and just put it in there. Put your 3D design on a layer, lower the opacity, and just draw over it. And this is when you can start also doing ideation and detailing. So you can put more of those funny and interesting details in there that you want the final element to have. That's what I wanted to show you with this video, how fast and how quick you can come to results and then end up with designs that are really cool and interesting. And the good thing is I didn't do it here because I just went a little bit detail heavy. But you can also draw over and detail in several different ways. You can just do a basic outline, save that, and then on different layers do different sort of detailing passes, however you like it, whatever deep you want to go with details. But also you can change it up. Since in this case I had bare bone industrial structure, I could go a little bit fantasy with it. Well, not fantasy, but I could go steampunk with it, adding more steampunk elements, but I also could go super sci-fi with it. So you really can take that one design and that one drawing that you have, and you can diverge with it. So it doesn't have to be that one thing. So there's really a lot of value in quickly doing that rapid prototype, that 3D basic shape that you blocked in, and then just trying to draw over it different things. And then this is also good, well, in my case, well, not this was for myself, but if you want to show something to a client, how something might be that they're asking for, you can detail out one view, and as you will see in the end as well, I didn't want to spend too much time. I didn't have too much time to work on it, so I just put in the rest of the 3D shapes back in. So while you have this really detailed drawing, it doesn't matter that you just use the block-in shapes, because the human brain will put these details onto those small shapes as well. Obviously, in this case, I think it is good if you keep those smaller, because in that case, even if there were details, they would not be visible because the shape itself is smaller. But it just reads, if you have a big detailed image next to with smaller 3D elements that are high, well, not detailed in this case, it really reads well and just communicates the whole idea. Finally, I just wanted to convey how important rapid prototyping is, and also how useful it can be for you. Just taking those basic shapes, easing off your perspective work, and really helping you in creating different and fast designs as well. If you like this video, click that like button. Also subscribe if you would like to see more content like this. You can also follow me on Instagram if you'd like to see more drawing related updates. But as always, the most important thing is that you have a great week, and see you folks next time. Bye bye. you.